It's here. Okay, welcome to game number 2 between Wakko and King Marv. Okay, let's look. We see arena. We see trade cards, Gaia trade cards. We see some wild boars. We see shorefish, cows, one petard. One petard as well. Gold over here for blue. No gold or stone in his base. A few shorefish in his base and a wood line. And we have wild boar. More trade cards. Bit of stone on the edge. A few relics. Let's look at the base from orange. Oh my god. No. So unfair. Look at all the gold. So many gold piles for King Marv here. And some stone. And he also has a monastery. Does blue not have a monastery? No, blue doesn't have a monastery. Well, orange here already has one. Map generation, yeah, this is looking really weird here, even with the hills on the water and everything. And yeah, with the water, the base of King Marv is open. You could transport into the base. So you could also make a Dark Age transport. It would be amazing to see like a Dark Age transport. Sending in some units, and because King Marv deleted the hole in his walls to learn this board, this petard might be able to get inside. Using the trade cards to scout, stealing some cows. But yeah, the map generation clearly in favor of King Marv here, with the gold inside of his base. And of course the monastery as well. Okay, he's losing his cows. So actually, look at this. Actually, was one of these gold piles supposed to be one of King Wakko's? Because that's a really big gold. And I wonder what Wakko is going to think when he sees this gold pile. Yes. He's what? He's sending the cows back? No, what are you doing, man? Don't send the cows back. Don't. Why would you do this? Oh no. He's sending the cows back just to be fair, but the map isn't fair. The map is not fair. He has no monastery, he has no gold inside his base. And Wakko even being the gentleman and sending back the cows. Looking around here, not too much to see on this side of the map. I really hope that Wakko can find some of the golds. He's missing the gold in the bottom. He's missing the gold. Oh no, he does see this gold in the top though. Okay, so he does see that gold. He does see the gold in the front of the base from King Marv. And I think even King Marv might have more cows than blue. Yeah, it seems like he has more cows. He's making a mill for the shorefish. He will find the gold. Yeah, this is good for blue, finding the gold over here. We'll probably go towards this one. Yeah, there we go, instantly making a mining camp. Okay, let's look at the civ. Byzantines versus Celts. I think Byzantines are the better civ in this map, since it's like kind of Arabia start. Sorry, arena start, I mean. Going for a smush with the Byzantines. Oh, and actually, I think King Marv doesn't have a petard. I think Wakko started with a petard, and King Marv started with a monastery. And Byzantines... Yeah, I think Byzantines smush could be strong. Siege and monks. Also, if you can push in from this side here, he has the hill, which will be even easier for him to push in. King Marv doesn't really have any space to make like town centers in the back. He can delete these 2 malls and make some economy over here, but he doesn't have a lot of space. No, Marv does have a petard that's in the left-hand corner near the gold. Oh, he's inside with the scout. He is inside with the scout. Left, not right. Yeah, but the gold on the left, there's gold here. There is... This gold could be left. Well, I don't know. We will see it. We will see it. Did get inside of the base, so... I think he deleted these trade cards. Yeah, I presume he deleted the trade cards. And the scout from King Marv is inside. Yeah, King Marv saying Monk Rush is forbidden. But he doesn't know that Wakko doesn't have a monastery. Yeah, I'm constantly pushing like the idle military hotkey. And he's going for a barrack. This is a mess, yeah. It is a mess. So the map is really strange for both players. King Marv up to feudal age, 29 villagers. 29 villagers, a lot on gold. A lot on gold. Keep in mind this gold is on the outside of his base. He didn't go towards this one, which is quite interesting in my opinion, since that one was a bit more protected. Is trying to blacksmith markets. Wakko is selling stone, buying food, and going to lose the petard to the scouts. That's good for King Marv there, picking off the petard before it can blow into the base from King Marv or just do some damage. Barrack blacksmith, he's probably going blacksmith stable, expecting a monk rush. See both players up to castle age about the same time. King Marv has 2 more villagers. I think these trade cards might be counting as villagers. Yeah, there we go. Stable being built as I expected. So King Marv will make some scouts like to protect. And I expect Wakko to go for monks. Even though he's going for monks, he needs a bit more on gold. It's walling up, it seems like. Maybe he is trying something else. Let's check the scouting from King Mar for a second. He does see the gold over there. He does see the entire base from Wakko. And he should see that Wakko doesn't have a monastery. Does see the gold here, that's important. Yeah, these trade cards doing a lot of scouting. King Marv almost scouted the entire map here with the trade cards. Okay, let's see what the plan is. Going for stable, there we go. Scouts. Second town center, I think there's just enough space here. Yeah, I'm going to place a second town center on the gold. And yeah, here we go. Wakko Byzantines going for double monastery. Really nice job here, securing his gold pile and his fishermen's. Good walls, even though palisade gates will be taken out quite fast. I think Wakko should also add in a few spearmen. Wakko saying this is not for me. Yeah, I think if he rewatches his game, I think he should not have sent back those cows. If he didn't send back those cows, I think King Marv would have struggled a bit more with the food. And then maybe Wakko could abuse that with like faster uptime to the castle edge. Okay, King Marv sees the monks. He's probably going to send the scouts forward to pick off this one monk before it is able to get the rally in. And you know what we might see here? I think King Marv might be trying to get the trade card underneath the gate. Put the trade card underneath the gate. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. I think what would have been nice if, at least that's what I would have tried, is when the monk ran, I would have tried to put the trade card underneath the gate so that the scouts could run out inside and pick off the monks. What is the purpose of the trade cards? Nothing, just those were Gaia units that spawned on the map. So yeah, I think it's looking really good for King Marv here. He's protecting the relics. He is adding in a lot more economy, going for 3 town centers. And Wakko, yeah, Wakko is still 1 town center. Let's look at the resources for him. Yeah, not a lot of food and gold. I thought he might try to go for a fast imp, but seems like he still wants to go for monks. Did add in a barracks now for the spearmen. Come on, get 1 trade card underneath the gate. Get 1 trade card underneath the gate. Oh no, come on. That would be so clutch. Okay, scout just running around. Wakko will have 2 relics though, but look at the villager count, 38 to 44. If he doesn't do any damage, then this will be an easy game for King Marv. Light Cav coming in for King Marv right now. Only 2 spearmen. Forward siege workshop. King Marv collecting a relic. Okay, so relic count will probably be 2 to 2, and then this relic will be the one that they have to fight over. Yeah, this is the point with the trade cards. You can just he keeps using this as scouting. Okay, 3 light cav. 1 monk over here. Light cav, let's see the engagement here with the monks and the light cav. Think, oh, Wakko might lose all of his monks, not reacting in time. 1 monk down, 2 monks down, 3 monks down, 4 monks down, and even 5 monks. 5 monks going down, not killing a single light cav. Incredibly good engagement for King Marv here, and with the lack of gold, I'm seeing how Wakko can push this back though. It's going to be so far behind, going to add in another barracks now. What can Wakko do here? Still trying to go for his kind of smush here. Still trying to do damage. He's making some siege now. 2 town centers. Not creating monks out of these 2. Oh, there we go. He still is creating monks, but yeah, lack of gold. And Marv buying food. Marv buying some food. He has a lot of wood. He should maybe drop down a lot more farms. Which is what he's trying to do. Getting this relic as well. And I think Marv just needs to hold. So King Marv just needs to hold. Get to Imperial Age. Probably go for boats in the Imperial Age, and just in the Castle Age you're trying to hold with Light Cav, using the Light Cav to kill the monks and the siege units. Now Wakko is the one buying food. Let's see here. A lot of spearmen now, but the lack of monks might hurt him. Also, oh, there we go, redemption coming in. It's an important upgrade. So he can convert siege and the buildings. Okay, adding in knights. Since Wakko here only has 3 monks, King Marv could add a knight. And oh, get your pikemen away. Friendly fire on the pikemen. Killed one of his own pikemen and damaging the other ones. Okay, keeping on Wakko's point of view, just so we can see his resources. No, get Mangonel. Mangonel is hitting the monk. Wakko. Oh no, he's going to lose the monk to his own Mangonel fire. Okay, at least King Marv killed the monk. Now let's see if we can get any convergence on the knights. Killing the knights, killing his own knights here. King Marv killing his knights before they can get converted by Wakko's monks. Let's quickly switch point of view again. Yeah, now the food, still so much wood. So much wood for King Marv. Buying stone now. This gold here got the knight, and then there's this large gold pile over here. I wonder what Wakko is thinking when he sees these 2 golds. 3 golds actually. Really wonder what he's thinking right now, since he doesn't have any gold at home. Does he know about this? Yeah, he does see the chopped trees. So if he looks in this direction, he should also see that King Marv is over there. King Marv making castle. Where is he making a castle? Okay, he's making a castle here to protect this economy. He's adding in a second town center over here. He's going to drop down a lot of farms here, but he might lose his starting base. Oh, and look at this. Wakko actually going into this direction. Wakko going into this direction. A bit surprising, I would say, maybe, because there's not really much here except for wood and some stone. I think it would be still better to push in this direction, so you can push King Marv off of the gold. Another town center now for Wakko. Wakko 27 villagers behind, but he is up to 3 town centers now. 3 town centers versus, at the moment, 4 from King Marv, but he is going to lose this town center. Okay, King Marv getting iron casting. Where's military? Only 8 military. Not making military, King Marv. Let's check here. Only has a barracks and a siege workshop. He's not making any light cav, so he's probably trying to get up to Imperial Age. But why is he getting iron casting? What units will he be going for? Yeah, Wakko Xing. Saying boo, probably because he does not have gold at his own base, and a defensive castle at home as well for King Marv. But yeah, look at how many farms. Huge amount of farms here. And still 1k wood, 1k gold as well. Just needs the food. And yeah, with all these farms, if he can get to Imperial Age, he will probably just go votes. And he's already making some votes right now. So he's going with some castellated votes already. Meanwhile, Wakko's resources. Yeah, Wakko is just going all in Castle Age push here. And those are a lot of votes. That's a really huge amount of votes. And Wakko does not have enough monks to convert these. And when he loses his army, what can Wakko do? He will be behind an army, behind in villagers, and he will not have the map control. Will have no gold. Okay, he did mix in some knights to counter these votes. Sorry I missed that. But yeah, the lack of gold will hurt him eventually. Big push coming in now with Siege and Vote Raiders. Handguard being made from King Marv. Yeah, he will click up pretty soon. 1.8k gold for King Marv here. He doesn't need to fight in castle. He's going for barracks now, going for another castle to protect his food economy here. Almost enough food to click up. Getting pikemen. Why would you get pikemen right now? I would click up the Imperial Age before clicking pikemen. Even a stone for another castle if he wants to. Yeah, he's pretty secure at home with all the castles protecting his economy. Leech skirmisher coming in now from Wakko, since he knows that King Marv is going into the pikeman line to counter the knights. But there we go, King Marv clicking up to Imperial Age, and Wakko not even close. Wakko probably just running around here in the base to see what it looks like. Well, the Byzantines do get a cheaper Imperial Age. So maybe if he sells some resources for gold. But yeah, he's just selling 500 wood and getting almost no gold in return. Let's check the market prices for Wakko here. Selling 100 wood gives 43 gold. Selling 100 food gives 81 gold. So yeah, I think that Wakko is playing really well, but yeah, the lack of gold is going to cost him the game. Good raiding here, killing good amount of villagers. Now he has the villager lead for, I think, the first time in this game. Heavy plow. So we have rams, skirmishers, pikemen, knights versus a lot of vote raiders. Kind of a panic castle over here, I presume. See Imperial Age coming in. Run back. I think he just needs to defend a bit more, get some more upgrades on his units before fighting. Okay, Wakko coming over with the knights. Wakko getting light cav now. Of course, he has to go into trash. Keep in mind, Byzantine trash are cheaper. So he is gaining in the military count with full trash here. That handcart coming in now as well. King Marv not actually getting... I'm surprised that he isn't really getting any of the Imperial Age upgrades, but now these votes are just going to totally destroy these elite skirmishers here. Needs a meat shield in front. Let's look at what the knights are doing. Knights are going to fight versus the pikemen. He needs the knights over here to help out versus these woad raiders. There we go, finally. Imperial Edge upgrade coming in for King Marv, getting the defense upgrade on his infantry units. Well, the villagers going forward. This is probably going to be a castle. No, he doesn't even have the stone forts. So we're just going forward to try and take this gold near the enemy's base. Yeah, I don't think that Wakko can win this in the Castle Age, not without gold here. Yeah, that's the map generation. Map generation can be really unfair. And I think Wakko, yeah, maybe in the Feudal Age, Dark Age, if he didn't send back those cows. I think he really did a good fight there in the Castle Age, trying to push in. Yeah, he's going to lose all his military here. Rams will take out all the production buildings. And then the economy from blue will go down as well. And there we go. GG being called. Good luck next. Yeah, I think Wakko played well. He went with the right strategy, but just the map generation not in his favor. Look at this statistic here. High kill death ratio for King Marv. More army. And actually Wakko having more gold. That's probably because he was selling the resources and also a bit of gold from the relics.